Hey guys, what's up? Tags here. Today we are back with more Motorsport Manager. Today is the Munich event, and after a last result, I'm pretty happy. I'm recording this straight afterwards, as I mentioned in yesterday's video. Can't stream. Yeah, I couldn't stream yesterday. I can't stream today. 'Cause today, when you're seeing this, I might even be at a football match. So that's obviously good for me to go out and do something. But it means for you guys, you might be missing out on a bit of a stream. So that's why I'm pre-recording this. To make sure. So I'm recording these on the Tuesday. I want to make sure you guys are still going to get this content, because tomorrow I'm hoping to do a Road to League 1 episode for you guys live. What? What's happened here? 6-3. Why has it duplicated it? Produce an additional part. Oh, that's why. Interesting. Okay. So even though we've maxed that out, we're still not very good on it. So let's start going with the gearbox now. No, not the brakes. The gearbox. We're just going to go plus 25 to the max. Simple as 1 million down the drain. Let's go. So the next race is Munich. Interesting. Quite a high downforce track from my notes. Sim Racer, what a lad. Or lass, I should say. So last episode we managed to get 22 points from one event, which is, I don't know, I've eclipsed what we got in the rest of the season. Yes, it did. Wow. So we got more points in event 5 than we did from 1, 2, 4. So I'll take it, but it does mean, it does show that our car's just not up to scratch, and there's not much point in improving these guys because these parts are exactly the same anyway. Maybe it's cooler just say you've got legendary parts, I don't know. Anyway, 10th or above, fingers crossed that that works out for us here. And it is a very low deg track, so we're going to go softs and mediums here today. We'll have some hards just in case there's a throw out of the strategy. We'll mix up this one a little bit like so. I mean, what will happen if we... Thing is, they're not even upgraded, so there's not much point. Anyway, we're starting to work on the gearbox now, aren't we? So, fingers crossed, that'll be decent. So, nonetheless, let's get to this thing. München? Is that how you say it in German? München? I'm not too sure. Munich GP is how the English lads say it. Maybe Abby Odin can let me know, because I think he's originally German. I'm not sure whether he does like the Motorsport Manager, so I'm guessing he probably will be watching. So anyway, so after this we've got Cape Town, Great Britain. Okay, so in the next stream, it looks like we'll have my home race, which I'm happy about. Fingers crossed we can get a good result there, but let's be honest, with this car, maybe shouldn't expect too much. So a lot of downforce, then about just a little bit over with the understeer / oversteer, and a lot of blooming acceleration by the look of it. There we go. Softs, and as for you, Mr. Parks, you can have something very similar. So 55, that's pretty good, and let's go down like that. And softs again. I'll take practice. I don't want to skip it. It's very tempting, because obviously I want to make sure I get these videos shorter for you guys, because I'm assuming you don't want to watching them for too long, but let's send them out nonetheless. I wish there was just a button to send them out on a race run. It would save so much time. Right, okay, so Hashimoto 20 feedback, I think, which is very important. Parks is important because of his money. Maybe I suppose that's the reason why you get a good pay driver. One that sort of balances out their wages, but it's also got really good feedback. So maybe I'll try and get Parks out of his contract. I mean, the problem was he wanted a really long contract. The money whore. Jokes, I'm sure Parks is a very nice guy, but he just loves being paid loads of money to sit in an F1 car and do nothing. Right. I can't really predict what's going to happen in this race, because if it turns out like the last race, I'll be like, okay, we'll take this. But I suppose we were lucky because well, not lucky. It was skill. We called the strategy right, and we managed to pit in like exactly the right lap to get the crossover correct. I mean, one more lap and we'd probably have been jumped again by the people who went onto dries earlier. But we luckily stayed at just about the right time because the wet tyres were obviously degrading at the same time. So we'll just make them push for one lap and then we'll bring them in. So this can be their flying lap, both of them here. The only problem is they're both gonna actually no, Parks won't encounter traffic, but looks like Hashimoto already has. But Parks already down on his time. Good banter, mate. Good banter. Hashimoto's just up on his time. Ooh, what a second! Wow, okay. Purple middle sector though. Oh, first place up, plus 4 seconds. Okay. Bring them both in. I swear they've changed that. I swear that used to be plus or minus whatever the gap was to your best time. It looks like they changed it to plus or whatever to the first place person. Is it me, or was it always like that? I don't know. Speed balance is the only one that's not nearly on point. I'll say slightly more. Like so. Parks, what are you going to say? Same thing. Okay, so we just need to put a bit more acceleration, I think. And let's go. Interesting thing, guys. We actually had the director of quite a few big TV shows in today. He's done Daredevil and Luther, which is very interesting for him to come into our university to speak about it. So that was pretty awesome, and lots of really good tips for like the TV industry and that sort of stuff. Which, like, the most probably, no offense to the other lecturers, but that was such an incredible like 2.5 hours of just getting, you know, told what's right and what's wrong about the industry and how to get up there. It was very, very valuable, and without sounding too rude, it might be the most valuable bit of the university bit part so far, just because it was like so insightful. Which definitely something to look if you guys are going to university later this year, or maybe you've already made your mind, but if you haven't, maybe just look about, you know, connections of who the person leading the course is, like what are their connections to big companies, that sort of stuff, because they might get guest speakers in, which obviously would really help you out in terms of knowledge from not inside the classroom. So anyway, nonetheless, Hashimoto's coming across the line. 0.016 of Nubia. I know they're on different compounds, but still, that's pretty good. Parks, he's going to improve his time as well. I think he did, actually. Did he? I think he improved it by 0.2 of a second. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good stuff there from Mr. Parks. And both in the visible... Why's the radio still going through my ears? I don't know. Did you guys hear that as well? I mean, hoping the mic level's alright, actually. Ah! Rain, go away for another day. That's quite funny. Oh, great. Oh my god! Get the camera, mum! 98%. Right, so that's instant result of that. Right, fingers crossed, lads, we'll be in that top 10 to get the extra bonus, especially after practice. Oh my goodness, lads! Steinman are 6th and 7th. Rossini are 5th and 9th. What is going on? What is going on? Is this our best ever qualifying? That's surely got to be our best ever qualifying in this tier. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I've just seen. Nonetheless, man is quite happy. What's this actually? 96. We got 96 and 98. Oh god, no, I got hiccups. Please no. Let's actually quickly look at this. So it's a 16 lap race. How long did these tyres last? I think unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to do it unless we do... What do we do? Do we do 2 stops? Like, that could work. Try 2 stops with DeGraff, 1 stop with Hashimoto. try to cover both areas, but it's a tough one because if I do suddenly do good with one, I'm like, why didn't I do that? But I guess that's the risk you're taking. So let's go then, boys and girls. If De Graaf can get into the lead. Oh, we also need to talk about the encounter of some rain possibly appearing. Oh my god, Hashimoto! You've done it! You're on the podium! Oh my goodness. Oh no, now the Steinmans are coming for us. Go on, Hashimoto, block them. Block and weave. Dodge, is it dodge and weave? I can't remember. Hashimoto's doing a bit of a favour here. No, surely not. Oh my god, that's so legit. Wouldn't be an overtake in real life. So we're just gonna aim to do a 2-stop strategy here. Maybe not. Oh, I don't know. What should we do? It's like you've got to commit to it really early, the strategy, otherwise it's just not going to work. Anyway, John Sadir is absolutely doing the sectors right now. Purple, 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 purple. Across the line, surely going to get me in the same place once again. Scenes when it's a crash. Oh, De Graaf's held on to it. Oh, De Graaf's done it. What a ledge. What an absolute ledge. And who's that? Nubia. Up into third. So Hashimoto are sort of trying to get to lap, I'd say probably lap 9. I don't know how De Graaf is really doing this now. Oh my god! Oh my god, I thought we were taken out there. Nubia's crashed and I so thought we were going to get involved in that. Oh my goodness, that was a scare there, lads. That was a scare. 10 seconds of this left, so we'll just save some fuel. I think we're going to have to make a one-stop work on the softs, actually, lads. Just got to get to we'll try and get to lap 8 on this stint because we obviously got that virtual safety goal, which would have helped out with the tyre life. And we're starting to catch Vidal as well. We caught him quite a bit on that last lap. Nearly a second, or it was a second on that last lap. Hashimoto's doing a good job as well. If anything, he needs to probably stop pushing so much now. That's because De Graaf's good on his tyres. I always forget this. I always forget that. De Graaf's obviously quite good on his tyres. Also, the hards will only hit the point later on. Oh, don't say we're going to get mugged off by both Steinmans in one go. Yep. Please don't let the chariot go past. That is things in life you just don't want. Give me a sec. It is actually recording, isn't it? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Right. Where do we push? Because we're going to come in on lap 8. So halfway around lap 7, I think we'll start pushing with the tyres. I'm sort of expecting, well, I'm hoping we'll finish in the top 5, but it's a very tough one whether that'll work or not. It's not the rain, is it? Thank goodness it isn't. Right, we're going to go for it now. Hopefully, just as they nearly overtook us. So lap 8 here and lap 9 with Hashimoto. Fingers crossed that will work. Okay, Skovdar's pitting, that's a bit early. This is bringing us back into the battle now. Good. Man like De Graaf, catching up to the leaders in a bucket of scrap. Right, I'm going to push Hashimoto now as well. Not too far behind, to be fair, doing a good job. Okay, it's interesting. Let's stay up for an extra lap. What is their plan? We're just coming out ahead of... I was going to say, please don't say that was rain. Luckily it wasn't. Luckily it wasn't. Oh my goodness. Hashimoto, we're going to pit Yo now. Nearly missed that there. Luckily it didn't. Luckily, managed to remember just in time anyway. De Graaf's coming around the last corner. Is he going to get out ahead? Oh, he's come up behind Rodriguez. Banter! And we're also behind Ribeiro. Oh, get in the bin! Oh, get out of the way, you absolute moron. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're pushing for a lap or two there. And now we go. We'll just sort of conserve it until like lap 13, and then we'll go for it once again. So leader's in right now. That's Flores, who was just a whisker behind us. Might be able to get, and we've jumped her against that 6th. And yes, Hashimoto is pulling this one back. So behind Skovdal and Sylvander on the road in front of us. We should be faster because he's on hard tyres. So we should get Skovdal and hopefully Sylvander as well. Slovan, for goodness sake, why can't you just have an easy name? Okay, so we'll start pausing them a little bit now and push. 23%. My goodness, 25. Oh my goodness, 25%. Hashimoto's dropped. Who's that? Flores. Oh, it's Flores storming through. No. What? And Hashimoto's now ahead. Rick de Graaf. Oh, get in the bin. Oh, get in the bin. 16%. That hopefully lasts one and a tiny bit of the lap. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. It's a tough one to call. Right, we're going to push on this last lap with the fuel. So what's happening here? Hashimoto 6th. De Graaf 7th. No, De Graaf 8th. What's happened there? Well, Sylvander finally pitted, but how's this happened? Why have we suddenly dropped? Oh, what? Flores just was flying through there. What happened to... Oh, yes, Newbie retired. And who else? Oh, Johnston finished 12th. What happened there? I was like, where's the other Steinman? Okay, 6th and 8th. What's that? 8 plus 4, so that's 12 points. I'm not too disappointed. It's just annoying that both the Chariot cars finished ahead of us. One of the Kitanos did, but apart from that, so yeah, we'll lose some time to Kitano in the standings. Sorry, to Chariot, which is actually a bit annoying, but it's what it is. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything about that. So 6th and 8th, we'll go with it. We're both nearly in the top 10 of the championship now, and 5th place in the constructors is a bit more secure. So nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Motorsport Manager. If you could remember to leave a like, that'd be massively appreciated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, and it's been Alex Maddy. Goodbye.